Welcome to the Concrete Genius Podcast. I'm your host, Sauce McKenzie, the host with the most, man. Concrete Genius Pod on Instagram, Concrete Genius Pod on YouTube, Concrete Genius Media, the website, and TikTok. Why are you not following me? Concrete Genius Media on Facebook. Tap in and get with the revolution. The Game Changer, 8 tips for man to find peace. Let me hold it by my face so the reels can get it. 8 tips for man to find peace. Get a copy now at Amazon.com. Thank you for those that have supported me in purchasing my book and those that will support me in the future. I really appreciate it. Thank you. You know, it's Friday, man. It's a beautiful Friday. It's the last Friday before Christmas. And on days like this, I often think, man, it's so many emotions tied to the holidays. You got the people with the pressure of wanting to buy gifts for their loved ones. You got the people with the pressure of wanting to please somebody. You got the people with the pressure of missing their family, missing a parent. The holidays are tied to so many emotions. And so what you got to do is pray about it, man, because it gets deep. And the one thing you got to learn about yourself is you're never going to make everybody happy. But you do have to find a common ground for yourself. Hey, you miss your mom? Look at a picture. Go to the cemetery if possible. You miss your pops. Go to the cemetery. Talk about it. Write your thoughts down. Get a journal. But you got to be able to inflect some positivity back in your life and get off the mat, because ain't nobody going to really... You may run into an angel in your life if you lucky. That's going to help you get off the mat. But emotionally, it's got to start with you, because nobody knows what's going on in your head but you. And not only am I just like... not just giving you this advice as somebody who's just here to try to tell you something. Anything I give you, I've gone through. Anything I teach you how to get through, I've gone through already. So I'm trying to save you the trauma or the stress, or maybe make it an easier route. So trust me. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. Get a copy of my book, The Game Changer. I agree. It's plenty of felonious people on social media. They everywhere. You see them, but you got to ask them what they've went through, how they living, and what they've been through. Those are two things that matter. Now, one question they don't both have to be in the home run of answers, but at least one of them got to be. So if you on the internet, you popping this influencer shit, this lifestyle shit, cool. If you just popping your daily life, how you living, unless you like promoting like lavish shit in front of people, how you living matters if you do. Or if you talking OG shit, you giving advice, you giving knowledge, sometimes criticism, what you've been through matters. You know, I get on here and shine, baby. This is what I do. It's been some hard choices to be made. But when I get in front of this microphone, I really give you the raw game, because I've been through so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really getting the blessing of me being therapeutic on this microphone, because all I do is really give my point of view, which is uniquely mine, regardless of how you feel about it. And I just teach y'all how to be blessed. That right there is a win. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. Tap in with your boy Sauce McKenzie, aka him. FanDuel, I got you last night, baby. San Diego Chargers, Los Angeles Chargers. Shout out Dan Fouts. Los Angeles Chargers, I appreciate you. Good win, good to get off the schneid. You know what I'm saying? Get back in my good graces. There was a lot of stuff I liked last night. SGA came through, but I just wanted one solid win. You know, you just need to see that green deposit just to get you, you know, get your swag back, get your rhythm back, knock that rust off. So Chargers was that for me last night. Oh shit, it's 11:46. We got some games I want to bet on. I think I need to get a bet in right now. But the big game tonight is IU Notre Dame. -6.5, over under of 51.5. I like the under and Notre Dame -6. It's gonna be sticky. Maybe if you had an option to buy that 6.5 down, or maybe 5.5. You know what I mean? Something like that, 3.5. But then you had to go all the way down to 2.5. I say 5.5 is good. 6, you want to get it off a number like 6. You never want to bet if you giving away points on a number that ends in 6 or 7 or 3. I always buy it down 0.5 point. So I like Notre Dame -5.5. Or if you just really want some sure money, bet it down to like -2.5 and just bet a ton of money. But I like Notre Dame, and I think I like the under. I'm going to do a little bit more research. The weather is horrible. I think all the big money's, sharp money's going towards the under. I like the under tonight, Indiana, Notre Dame. 3 games tomorrow, just in case I don't tap in with y'all, but I plan on it. And let me get this bet right here. These cats. I ain't going to say who they about to play, though. But then tomorrow, what we got? We got Indiana, Notre Dame. I gave you that one. SMU, Penn State. This is dicey. Penn State is so underwhelming. They rarely blow teams out. Very methodical on offense, churn it out. SMU got some athletes, they score. The game is in Happy Valley. 8.5 is a lot. 8.5 is a lot, but I can see Penn State winning by 10, 11. I like Penn State on that one. Texas, I like Texas giving away whatever. 12 ain't enough. That might be my easiest bet of the weekend. I like Texas over Clemson. I know Dabo got some history, but not enough. And then I love Tennessee with the 7.5. I know Ohio State. A lot of people looking for Ohio State to make a push after that embarrassing Michigan loss. I don't. I've watched Tennessee. Tennessee can be good. Now, on the road in Columbus, Ohio, will be tricky, but I'm pretty confident with the Tennessee with the 7.5. If I hit good on Texas, I would probably buy the Tennessee up to about 10.5 just to be safe. But I'm pretty sure that the Tennessee 7.5 should be good. I think it's going to be like a 21-17 game, 17-14 game. I think Ohio State will eke one out, but I can definitely see it by being by 3 or 4 points. The NBA side, what we got tonight's a light slate. We got Charlotte. Charlotte cost me a lot of money last night, but I got Charlotte. Getting 11 with Philly. Second night of back-to-back. I like Philly. Milwaukee +9, Cleveland -9. I like Cleveland. I think Cleveland's finna blow them out. Even if the core players on the Bucks didn't party, somebody partied. You just won the World Cup. All that energy, all that adrenaline that goes into winning the World Cup. I like Cleveland in the blowout tonight. And then Thunder Heat. I like the Heat. I think the Heat gonna get them. Second night of that Florida swing for the Thunder, Young Thunder, going down to Miami. It's gonna get a little dicey. I like the Heat. The Heat is a good bet. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. Follow me on all socials. It's your boy Big Sauce, man. You see the drip. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your appreciation. I appreciate everybody. As this podcast grows, please subscribe to me on YouTube at Concrete Genius Pod. I really need to get my YouTube subscribers up. You can follow me on TikTok. I have a lot of videos that go crazy, crazy viral. But I like to get my subscribers up. I like to get my YouTube subscribers up and my followers up on TikTok. If you're seeing this and you on Facebook, you probably already follow me. Follow me on IG, Concrete Genius Pod. Just follow me whenever. You're going to get a lot of devastating knowledge from this. On Facebook, I posed a question, right? H2O, where's my water? This is the bad sign. Fuck is my water. Wow. Anyway, bro, I posted something on Facebook and I asked a question. If a woman went on a date, you went on a date with a woman, and at the end of the date, she ordered 4 to-go plates for her children, would you pay for the plates? What would you do? First date, mind you. Conversation went well, date went well, but it's the first date. Me personally, I'm gonna be honest. If I saw you and you looked like you was trying to put it together and I still asked you out, I wouldn't be mad. Now, if you out here bossed up, you got on Gucci and all this shit, you got you a trick, I ain't paying for that shit. I'm walking out. I'm sorry. Now, this is, just my opinion back when I was single. But if you in there and you humble, and I could tell, you could tell when a woman's struggling, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could tell when a woman to get her nails done ain't been getting her nails done. You could tell when a woman that usually get her hair done got her shit in a ponytail. You know what I'm saying? So if you see signs like that and she crack like, hey, man, I'm going through some shit. Can you get this food for my kids? Yeah. I'm going to do that. Now, will I talk to you again? That's contingent on a couple of things. Does anybody in your family smoke weed? Does anybody in your family sell weed? Do you need weed distributed to anybody in your family? Does anybody in your family, depending on the time of my life, does anybody in your family snort cocaine? I have cocaine available. You know what I'm saying? Does anybody in your family wash cars? Do you have a handyman in your family? Do you have somebody in your family that fixes cars? Then maybe I could take around, get a little small odd jobs fixed, put a little money in their pocket, put some money in my pocket. See, I always been a hustler. I feel like a problem that I can solve can lead to a solution for me. That's the power of bargaining. That's the power of the barter system. That's the power of intelligence and conversation. Ding. If you got a problem, right? And you say, hey, man, bro, I need a car for a week. I got an extra car. I'll get you the car. But you know what? Your brother, he a barber over there. I'm selling hair products, man. Give me a conversation with them fellas. Get me in a room. Get me in a room with the women that work in the back in the beauty shop. Give me a conversation. Whatever it is, a bartering, something can be bartered. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. It's your boy Big Sauce. I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere. I'm all over the place like space, man. I appreciate you. I thank all of you. I love you for following me. Gotta send this text out right quick. But yeah, we could barter something, baby. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, if I could tell you, if I feel like you really need it and you asking me for it, because what happens is sometimes just because somebody asks you for something, that don't mean they need it. That mean they living above their means. So if you come out and I see you got a Gucci purse less than 6 months old, I'm not buying your kids food. Now, if that motherfucker I done seen, it's been about 4 or 5 calendars and shit, that motherfucker is kind of hanging on a little bit, I can see the vision. You know what I'm saying? But you just got to know how to read a woman. Okay, that's a fresh set right there, baby. That's Maylene charge you $125 for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, you just got to be able to read it. Oh, you got that good weave, huh? That's $600. Bro, you better learn women if you're going to date them. So that way somebody can't just play on your face. But as far as just asking a man to help you feed your kids, if you need it, I think you should. Because honestly, what a lot of women don't understand is if the conversation right and the personality right, if a man feel like he can help, he's going to help. That's just men. You know what I'm saying? Men, we get dopamine off being problem solvers. The same way women get dopamine off showing their booty sometime or being right or being able to nag. That's the dopamine we get off helping. That's why we end up stressing ourselves out so much because it's like a drug. A man that's a problem solver he's addicted to the drug of solving somebody's problems. That is a known fact. Like you addicted, you want to, it's a rush and it's a boost to your sensibilities when you can be known as being reliable. So any man that's like being relied upon and being loved and is appreciated for being relied upon, oh, he's a drug addict. That's the drug. Solving problem. You see that little in a dude 12, 14 years old. So men will help, but we gotta be able to tell you doing everything for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You doing what's best for yourself. Now I think too many men gotta understand, listen, if you dating a woman with kids, right? And this is hard sometimes to understand till you experience it. You got the right to say, hey, I don't want to do that. I can't do this. If this goes beyond me kind of being just a off the radar thing, I don't want to do this. But if you decide to do it, don't complain about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, same for women. Same for you women too, with the date these niggas that got 3, 4 babies. These men, they got 2, 3 babies or 1 baby. Like, don't say, okay, well, you know what? I know you got a baby mama or whatever. And then once you commit to it, this shit get on my nerves. You a hypocrite, baby. Excuse me, concretegeniusmedia.com, baby. Fly shit you ever seen. So look, mental health question, right? If you really, really do for yourself, the same man I just described, somebody don't work, that's always providing, solving problems, be it mental problems, be it physical problems, be it financial problems. A man that just always solved them problems. When that man decides to say, you know what, my mental health ain't right, I'm finna unplug, you're gonna let somebody down. It's like being a power source. You gotta be the power source for everybody, but when you take one breath to be the power source for yourself, people gonna act like you letting them down. That's the hard part about this shit. That's the tricky part about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can be the glue guy for 99 times in a row. Just amazing, just the guy. Hey, we need pieces, we need this, we need that. Be it in the clutch, be it in the... But the day you say, you know what? My back hurt. I don't feel like dropping donuts off today. Ow, how could you? We needed you. You ever had somebody get mad because they needed you and you couldn't help them, or you didn't help them, or maybe they thought you could help them and you didn't help them? Like, all that shit's insane to me. Now, true, I'm in a position where it can sound insane. Blessings. But yeah, like, when you get mental health for yourself, when you choose yourself, you're going to lose some people. And some of those people honestly might be innocent casualties. That's the hard part about it. But your goal's right there, pimp. And some days you got to unplug, man. You can't be everything for everybody. You see the Guwaps, man. Frame Style by Gucci. You see this shit? Style by Sauce. Follow me on all social. Sauce McKenzie, SAUCE_MACKENZIE. I love you. But yeah, so if you date a woman with multiple kids, you got to figure out if her financial status matches yours. Sometimes some of you niggas date out your range. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a small percentage of women say, and this is some real game, so pay attention. It's a small percentage of women, say 15%. I would say 15% of women actually tax every nigga they with. 15, 20%. And even within that 15, 20%, less than, even over half of them got a nigga that they not charging nothing. But the other 80% of women that man feel like shaking them down is probably because you dating outside your league. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't a lot of hardcore women that can charge a nigga that they find attractive. You know what I'm saying? Because masculine and feminine attraction overrules anything. The desire to trick, the desire to play games, all that. So usually if a chick always texts you, hey, Myron, can you run to here? Myron, if you come over, bring me something to eat. Myron, hey. And then some days she don't never say, well, Myron, do you want lunch? You getting played, Myron. You probably dating without your lead. Because a woman that's attracted to you and values your presence is going to go out of her way to show you that, hey, I appreciate you, man. This money don't matter. Like, I want you. And a lot of men have never felt that. And that's the hard part about dudes being single, the music, it ain't tricking if you got an era, because a lot of dudes feel like I need the extra to feel loved, or I feel I need the extra for her to be attracted to me. And that's why a lot of niggas confused. So if a woman is constantly taxing you, constantly asking you for money, constantly making money a qualification just for her attention, then it's a highly, highly probable chance that you're talking to a woman out your league. Either you talking to a bum ass bitch, a broke broad, or a woman out your league. Because a woman that's really, really getting money from men ain't asking for shit. Because if he got it, he gonna do it. He gonna spend his last. So, and he gonna put a dream with it. Like, he gonna put the reality of the dream with it. That's the problem with a lot of women when they start begging for money. They date for money. They date for money all through their 20s, and then they look up, they 32, and they say ain't no good men out here. Well, Thought Keisha, I don't know what to tell you, babes. You turn tricks and you fuck with niggas, 1,500 there, 1,000 here, 1,200 there, trip to, wow, you went to Cincinnati. Trip to Cincinnati, Chicago or something, you threw that in. Put a lot of wear and tear on the vagina. Put a lot of wear and tear on your reputation. Now you 34, you talking about, Nick can't accept me for who I am. No. Sorry. They not your league. You trying to get a good quality man at 34 when the quality man that wanted you when you was 24 didn't want you. And that's not being mean. That's just being realistic. I'm not a woman hater. I love women. And I particularly love black women. That's all I've ever dated. That's all. That's what I'm married to. That is my world. You know what I mean? So I'm not one of them women bashers that hate black women. Like, my girl chocolate like Weezy Jefferson. Like, I don't fuck around. I don't even want nothing mixed. You know what I mean? I don't want nothing. I don't even want nothing light skinned, for real. Shit. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. So, but nah, a lot of y'all try to thought it out, y'all 20s and 30s, or too many of y'all trying to be thoughts in your 40s. Come on, man. You got teenage kids, grandkids and shit, girl. Take that tight shit off. If you want a nigga to take you seriously and marry you, act like 40-year-old women did 30 years ago. Now, you can, from a fashion sense, be conservative with it. If a man's looking for a wife, he's looking for sexy conservative. He's looking for a woman that can dominate the room with clothes on, something maybe a little provocative. Maybe tease the hips, tease the shape, tease the ass. That's God's gift to nature. That's God's gift to our eyes. But don't no nigga want no woman 45 dressing like she 20. And I want to say this. I say this with all due respect. And my apologies is in advance, because I'm a lover of BBWs. I love me a thick woman. I knew when I was going to get married, she was going to be a thick woman. I love BBW. But some of you BBWs, and some of you big women in your 40s, and some of you old women, period, it is a time and a place and an understanding to know when to stop showing your stomach. Jesus, it pains me to say this. It is a time and understanding to know when to stop having your back exposed. If you a BBW, only two piece you should be buying is a bra and panty set. That's it. That's just like some blouse, skirt, like the big fly, sexy chicks, the sexy chicks that grush like grown women, they be killing. I'm just giving y'all some free game. It's a podcast, and subscribe to it too. Concrete Genius Pod on YouTube. Subscribe to me. But yeah, like some of y'all too old, and it's embarrassing to see a black woman 45 trying to dress like she 18. Like, you look stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, men like women. Even if a man ain't matured, in his dreams, he's dreamed about his potential. So men like women that they can see their potential with. That's why, and this is another rock thrower, and I apologize, but that's why some men can't have a child with a woman as dark or darker than them, because they don't have the securities or they don't love themselves enough to see that for their goals. See, some little boys, when they see their goals, if you know you handsome as a little boy, and this doesn't go out to every man that's dated in an interracial relationship, so please don't label this in that context. But if you a little boy and you love yourself and you confident your mama done told you was handsome, and you done seen women tell your daddy he fine, and they done told your uncles he fine, and them old women, you go, when your uncle walk in the room. You know that's in your future. These chocolate thick women that smell good, that look good, that got these big old diamond rings on, and this hair, and they looking good, and they making plates. That's your goals. That's your future. So whether I make $1,000 or $100 million, that chocolate woman is going to be a part of my future, because I love myself. I love what it looked like. Ain't nothing like walking in a room full of black women and they want to take care of you, even if it ain't on no romantic tip. You been helped yet, baby? Now, you know what you should do? She see the ring. She just helping a black man find his way through. That's a privilege that a lot of y'all lose because you don't love yourself. So now that same little boy, he may look in the mirror and not like what he see. He may not want to produce a child that look like him. My theory is a lot of athletes date and have children by racially ambiguous women for this same reason, because they don't never felt attractive. And now you forcing a nigga into the limelight because he good at basketball or football. So without basketball or football, this nigga ain't never looked at himself as being handsome. Of course I'm gonna give me a white woman, a Hispanic woman. Having this woman makes me not as ugly. I want to have a baby. I don't want my child to be born as dark as me. That's a real conversation. It's uncomfortable, and it's some shit that most people not gonna admit to, but it's a real fucking conversation. And same way with women. It's women that, you know what I mean, light-skinned baby daddies it is. Niggas got babies by women with low self-esteem because the woman thought, okay, this nigga light-skinned, at least my child would be attractive because my child's lighter than me. The syndrome ain't just confined to black men. It's confined to black women too. It's confined to fucking them niggas from where Sammy Sosa from. This nigga poured bleach on his face, bro. Like, to dye your skin. Bro, have y'all seen Serena Williams? And I'm sorry. But these people don't even have the same skin complexion as they did. Sammy Sosa's just egregious, though. You want to talk about some self-hate niggas? Them niggas from them islands that where the color of your shade of your skin matter like it's 1912? Them niggas hate that dark skin shit. Them niggas will marry a white woman from fucking rural Arkansas before they marry a dark-skinned Latin woman. Them some self-hate motherfuckers. So all these things matter. All these conversations matter. You only get these conversations right here, man. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com, baby. Follow me on all socials. But yeah, man, so point in hand. Dress appropriate shit, wear appropriate shit. Look fly, stay fly. Do what you got to do, man. Angel Reese. Angel Reese got her own cereal box. I hope it wasn't AI. If it's AI, boy, you son of a bitch, may you rest in peace. Pretty sure it wasn't AI. I seen it confirmed. Let me Google it, though. Because I don't want to give out nothing. Niggas be like, oh, this nigga tweeting AI shit. Angel Reese on cereal box. Oh, yeah, it's true. Angel Reese, bro. Angel Reese is on the cover of Reese's. Reese's Puff cereal. Now, look at her. That's a beautiful picture. That's a beautiful picture. See that? She looking good on there, too. I ain't gonna hold you. Shit. Yeah. But Angel Reese is in Naomi Campbell territory. Garcelle Beauvais. Angel Reese is in iconic territory. She is on an iconic Black fashionista territory. She is headed towards being a fashion icon. She is leading a generation of Black women towards to being a fashion icon. So whatever she endorses, not just young women, older women, Black women, older fly Black women love Angel Reese. All Black women love Angel Reese because she represents the underdog voice. See, that's that 13%. That's that culture. Shh. And then, men, we love Angel Reese too. Nigga, I'm going to buy 5 boxes of the cereal and I don't even eat it. I'm just going to give it away. Just because she on the front of it and I want the numbers to go up. And when them numbers come up, mark this podcast, tweet, Instagram post, wherever you seeing this. Angel Reese is on a Naomi Campbell, Beverly Johnson type run with this modeling shit within the next 5 years. She is going to be one of the top Black models in the world. She ain't got to worry about no free throws. So when it comes to the WNBA and women's basketball, Angel Reese has taken this platform and using it exactly for what it's worth for her. She has taken a tangible talent, which is her basketball, which she's put years and years of hard work in, won a national championship, got to this place in the league, and now her style, her uniqueness is captivating the industry. And a lot of people be, nigga, that's just a cereal box. That's General Mills, you idiot. So what's wrong with you niggas? Y'all be ready to criticize rather than research, rather than Google. Y'all be ready to crack a joke. That's General Mills, you idiot. Google their net worth. I'll do it for you, you idiot. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com, man. I love y'all. Gotta go Christmas shopping. If I owe you an apology, man, I apologize. If I don't, fuck you. General Mills, the brand of the box that Angel Reese is on is worth $35.35 billion. And this is a 7.71 decrease from last year. Revenue, $19.86 billion. She's on the box. This is not somebody doing an ad for Mom and Pop's Cleaners or Jack and Jill Seafood in Maryland some fucking where. No, this is General Mills. She's on her way. She may play basketball one more year, 2 years at the max. The modeling and the influencer and the podcast money, she ain't gonna need basketball soon. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. It's your boy Big Sauce. White people. Did y'all used to get whippings with belts and switches? Like the white grandma used to be like, "Oh, give me that switch. James Earl, I'm gonna whoop your fucking ass." Or like was white grandmas like, "This is time out, James Earl. I can't tolerate this shit no more. You go stand in the corner." Or did y'all get like whippings with belts? Like, did your daddy take your belt off and beat your ass as a white person? That's very interesting. Or was it just us, blacks? Was it just trauma from slavery that some parents went through and they just felt like they had to beat some sense into you? Because everybody black that was born in the 80s or 70s has gotten a whooping. If you ain't get a whooping, you was born in the 70s and 80s, you was an anomaly in the black community, Jack. You was an anomaly, buddy. I say we got our ass whooped at an 85, 90% clip. Nigga, we got whooped in public, in school, in church, at gas stations, nigga. We got whooped at Oscar Mayer, at Osco's, what the fuck that grocery store was? Jewel, Osco. I don't know, I'm old. We got whooped at everywhere, nigga. Venture, service, merchandise. We got whooped anywhere and everywhere, nigga. 3rd grade, 4th grade, 6th grade. Anywhere, nigga. So I'm wondering, did y'all get whoopings? Or were y'all methods more, nah, y'all couldn't have just got no motherfucking time out. You niggas is too motherfucking crash outish to just get some time out. You white motherfucker had like Jerry West. Jerry West was getting his motherfucking ass whooped. Jerry West I was getting my goddamn head. That's the thing. I think black kids, we got beat. White kids, them motherfucker got attempted murdered. Like when a white motherfucker stand with a domestic, you know, when your dad, well, now you niggas is killing women and shit. But back when I was a kid, you know, if your dad had a bad temper or you stayed in a house with some domestic violence, you know, your mama get her ass whooped or something, or she might whoop his ass, you know what I'm saying? You might hear some gunshots with each other every now and then, but you didn't worry about that nigga spazzing out, killing the whole family, especially when shit was good. Shit. And you ain't have to worry about no nigga punching on you and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, black men knew how hard it was to be black. So they beat your ass if you fucked up, didn't take advantage of the opportunities, you know, all of those shit, the March on Washington, Civil Rights Movement. I ain't calling shit, but what I'm saying is, if you didn't, my generation, if you wasn't taking advantage of the opportunity to go to a good high school, go to college, and just kind of finally be free for the first time in Negro history, they kind of looked at you as you was fucking up. So you might get your ass whooped for that. But niggas wasn't just coming home mad because Cincinnati Reds beat the Chicago Cubs, beating the shit out of niggas. But white dads was. I'm pretty sure. I can just tell, even without no white confirmation, just by some of the way adult white men in their 40s and 50s crash out now, I can tell nigga, you can tell that crash out from a nigga who daddy used to go upside his motherfucking head with a frying pan. That's a different type of crash out. Like, even with a black nigga, like you tell certain niggas who daddy used to kind of hit them in their motherfucking throat, hit them in their spleen or something, and fold their motherfucking ass up because this nigga didn't put a garbage bag in the garbage can and shit. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. So white people, did y'all get whipped with belts? What did y'all get whipped with? The average white person. Because I would say over 80% of black people got their ass whooped. I want to know white people, did y'all just get taught to? You know what I'm saying? Because now it's a whole generation like my son age. I'm a parent. My kid was born in the early 2000s, late 90s. If parents say whooping was down there inappropriate by the time my kids was growing up. So, now we got a whole generation timeout kids. You know what I'm saying? Timeout. Don't do that. That don't do that cool. But if you say don't do that shit and I know you done beat my motherfucking ass, then I'm pretty sure I ain't gonna do it again. Wasn't nothing like your daddy dropping you off, especially his mama. You didn't play by no grandma, but your daddy dropping you off to your grandma's house, he could be your mama. And nigga, hey boy, I better not hear one motherfucking thing about you acting crazy over here. I'm gonna be gone for about an hour and a half. If she say one motherfucking word other than you being an angel, I'm beating your ass. Shit. It ain't a attention deficit drug in a country that's better than that. Look here. I gotta run around the corner. I'm gonna drive you over here to your granny house. She ain't feeling too good, so you get in there, figure out whatever else she needs some help with, and you sit your motherfucking ass down somewhere till I get back. You do that, we'll have a good day. We'll stop, get some McDonald's or something. But if you get her any trouble, nigga, look at me. I'm gonna whoop your ass. And you know. Okay. Nigga, that's gun control, nigga. Shit. Like, nah, man. Like, so I think some semblance of ass whooping was good because sometimes, unfortunately, that's all the motherfuckers understand. And the problem is, when I was growing up, teachers knew how to talk to kids like they understood the power of an ass whooping. That's why I'm so good in schools. Because I know how to talk to kids like, I can tell you got an auntie or your daddy or your mama gonna beat your motherfucking ass. So I know how to talk to you. So if I say, hey, man, I'm finna call your daddy. Y'all hear it? Oh yeah, you getting your ass whooped, little nigga. I know how to talk to you. You need to understand that some kids only understand that type of language, that type of lingo, that type of frequency of the voice. Sit your ass down. That's hard for white people to know when to be on that frequency to take them liberties with a kid. Kids say something, man, shut your ugly ass up, bro. Like, I know it might be inappropriate, but that's what he understands. Now he ain't gonna play with me no more. It is a science to raising a community because there's so many variables that can get wrong. As kids, when I was a kid, I was impressionable. This was before iPads and all of that shit. We ain't had nothing but ColecoVision. And I was an impressionable little nigga. Shh. I knew I wanted to be a Mac, but after hearing Born a Mac, I knew I was a Mac. If that makes sense. After I heard Superfly, shit like that, like I knew I had some shit to me. I had some options. That's the influence of the culture. It's no different than what these kids are facing now. The only difference now is we scrutinize it more and it's more easily accessible. But I'm not gonna hold these kids for being hypnotized by Chief Keef when my generation was hypnotized by NWA. Tupac. Easy. Big. Look what Biggie did for fat niggas. Look what Tupac did for little niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, Tupac gave little bald niggas a lane. and the bald niggas started doing the fuck out them push nigga when motherfucking I Get Around came out, nigga. Like shit. That nigga got shot in New York. Oh, nigga. Every bald head nigga between 5'3" and 5'9" thought he was Tupac, nigga. But that was the culture. Every fat nigga with a Versace sweater thought he was Biggie. That was the culture. That's why I don't knock Rick Ross. You say what you want about Rick Ross, but Rick Ross had an impact on the culture. Because when Rick Ross taught fat, ugly niggas it's okay to grow a beard and lie, shit. Black culture been in a tizzy. Shit. You tell a nigga, show you a pic. Boy, these niggas look like serial killers without that beard. Niggas sex offenders. Rick Ross gave a nigga the light, nigga. All you fat, you got titties, nigga, take your shirt off, nigga. Wear a tight shirt, nigga. Wear that motherfucking two-piece short. Nigga, 20 years ago, you couldn't pay a fat nigga to wear a coordinated short set, nigga. Fat niggas weren't wearing nothing but a motherfucker, some jean shorts, a t-shirt, or maybe a Nike shirt if niggas was going to a picnic at 4th of July or something. Fat niggas wasn't going on no motherfucking Temu and shit, Shein, getting no fucking two-piece color coordinated collared shirt with the shorts with the tempered linen. Fat nigga, no average fat nigga wearing that shit till Rick Ross came out. Rick Ross taught fat weird looking niggas how not to be ashamed of themselves. And I'm not indicting that to him. I'm just saying what I saw his movement do to a culture of niggas that felt like nobodies. That's all culture is. You just want to empower some motherfuckers and be like, hey, that's somebody like me. You know? So you can't blame these kids. Same thing Chief Keef with the dreads. You know what I mean? The shaking of the head, like Walker, Chief Keef, all that shit was around the same time. You know what I mean? Like, so now everybody do it. Same thing with the gang shit, the drill shit. Chicago drill is everywhere now. I seen somewhere they had a documentary like Philadelphia drill. I'm like, Philadelphia? Then you gotta remember, these niggas, this is the home of Cool C and Steady B, yes. These niggas got drill music. Nigga on them tight-ass little streets. Yes. So that's the influence of the culture, man. The culture is going to influence shit, so we got to work and start to giving the kids variable options, build up their level of intelligence. I also made a point of pointing out that 50% of kids can't read on their grade level. That's a parent problem. That's a structural society problem. We got to fix that. Because what y'all don't know is the amount of prison beds being built are based off your kids' third grade reading scores. That's what they use to project the amount of penitentiary beds that they're going to need in the next 10 or 15 years. By the amount of illiterate kids, because it's fundamentally proven that kids who can't read at their grade level get locked up at a higher rate. So if you want to worry about one thing as a parent, it shouldn't be AAU basketball, it shouldn't be football, it shouldn't be putting makeup on, or it shouldn't be buying that little nigga some Jordans. It should be making sure your child can fucking read, bro. That's it. You get custody, you get some time. Hey, bro, we reading. You know what I'm saying? That's it, bro, we reading. Read with your child. Make sure your child is proficient at reading. Make sure your child is proficient at spelling and writing. That feat alone, bro, that feat alone can basically get your child, help keep your child out the penitentiary. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. It's your boy Big Sauce. Follow me on all socials, man. Pray for me. Pray for my soul. I had ups and downs just like the next man. Pray for my decision making. Pray for my peace. Pray for the health of my family. Pray for the health of me. And I pray for you. We ain't in competition. You know, only inferior niggas need strong niggas to be in competition so they can pick a side. A strong nigga ain't really looking to beef with no nigga. I look at every nigga as an inspiration. Either you an inspiration or you a sign for me to stay the fuck away from you. And either way is good for me, bro. You can be young with a camera. I seen a young man the other day at a basketball game with a camera. How you been recording, man? Such something doing this. Hey, you should do this. You should do this. I felt inspirational giving him some game. He probably felt inspired by getting some game, good interaction. And I can also see a nigga inside, man. This nigga weird, bro. Let me stay the fuck away from this nigga. You know what I mean? That's if you keep life simple, it'll be simple for you. And all the bad shit that happened, some of it's your fault, but it ain't all your fucking fault. A lot of people was dealing with their own shit and they tried to make it seem like you was the one with the problem. So when they flipped out because of their own shit, their own demons, they try to make it seem like you was the problem. That's some bullshit too. It wasn't you. It was them not being able to address their demons by taking that shit out on you no more. See, I'm going to give you the real concrete genius pod at all socials, bro. A lot of people hate you because they can't take their bullshit out on you. Or you outgrew the box that they put you in. Or you living a life they feel you don't deserve. Let's talk about that. A lot of people don't like that. They don't like the fact that you popping. They don't like the fact you still looking good. You taking trips, you on an airplane again. Phone calls finna get slimmer and slimmer, less frequent and less frequent because they tired. They don't want to see you in a car. And it's even worse when you ain't the one that got it posted, then they just see it. See, that's how I know I really want to fuck with you. I don't want to post all the fly shit I do. I want you to see it. I want you to see me in real life and be like, God damn. Now you got to go tuck your head in the corner. See, if I did it on social media, it'd be like, oh man, it's validation for everybody. If a nigga call me something, even if I know I ain't that, I ain't got to validate it to social media. That's like standing in the middle of a crowd and being ready to fight because a nigga got a joke off. Nah, bro. I ain't that easily influenced, cuz. If you call me some shit, call me. I want you to see me. I want you to see me hop out that machine, nigga. Everything come from the cleaners. Everything I just pulled a tag off, even the drawers. Me smelling like something at Neiman Marcus. $6.50 a bottle. That's when I really want you to be like, damn, man, I shouldn't even pay this nigga no attention, man. Fuck this nigga. That's what I want. Like, I don't want you mad at me because what I said. I want you to take what I said, talk some shit, and then see me in real life and be like, God damn. This nigga really that shit. Like, cause all that social media shit, that's smoke and mirrors. This right here, I do this because I'm good at it. I got people that fuck with it. I'm funny. It's therapy for me. It keep me out of trouble. It keep me in the crib. And I'm good at this shit. I'm a brain. I'm an innovator. But on some real gangster shit, like when niggas get I'm never arguing no nigga on social media. And I'm never going back to back, argue with nigga about who got what, who. All that shit goofy to me. Who do what? What it look like, nigga, in real life. Fuck all that shit, bro. I'm a nigga that DJ was screaming his name out when he walked in the club. Way before niggas had smartphones, bro. Back when niggas flipped, shit used to flip, name. Incoming call. Incoming call. Nigga, my nigga Big John in the house, nigga. Yeah, nigga. And I wasn't selling no ounces. I just make it look good. So, like, I don't give a fuck about right now what somebody think about me. I see people sub me. Because you got to think I'm organic, bro. Excuse me. I'm a self-made entity. I'm in my lane. Every time they try to knock me down, I get back up again. I come up with some more shit that niggas can't stop. And so for me to still be here, motherfucker get tired of that shit. Or I'm everywhere, bro. Because you got to think, I got the motherfuckers that know me from Gary, that grew up with me. I got the motherfuckers from Gary that rock with me. Then I moved here. I've been here 20 plus years. And I'm known damn near everywhere. Before the basketball shit, I was known as a motherfucker. I used to move around and kick it with people. Know niggas from the clubs, from hustling, being out, interactions, selling shit, moving shit, making shit happen. Just being a fly nigga on the scene. Then I graduated from that to AAU, dominating that shit. That's just a chapter in the book, nigga. Some niggas, that's their whole book. Man, I do that shit, man. 5 years. I'm one of the best at it. Nigga, talk about that shit when I'm gone. And so that bring a lot of who this nigga think he is. And look, it ain't my fault I'm charismatic, my nigga. I'm just a community activist, family married man. I love my wife. I love my kids. I love my family. I love my friends. I love having fun, putting smiles on people's faces. I love leaving an impact when I walk in the room. Now, can I help it that I'm 6'5", 275, dashingly handsome? No, I can't. But it's the personality to get me out there. But I ain't going back and forth with no niggas. I see hate. I see hate from men and women. I'll post some shit and the people, somebody post some shit. Hey, every time a person say this and so this, motherfucker think that. Man, you think I'm gonna acknowledge that shit? You think I'm gonna get on, you think I'm gonna stop doing what I'm doing? In a life I love. I just got a fantastic his and her massage. I'm talking about one of them good ones. You in that motherfucker hour and 10, you in that motherfucker 110 minutes. Nigga, that's an hour and 50 minutes. Shh, you can't buy that, nigga. You getting motherfucker cupping and hot stones, and motherfucker pushing down, working your neck, massage you so good you get diarrhea for 2 days. Why would I do that to get into a social media argument with a motherfucker that might be living in a unsafe apartment? 1 bedroom, unsafe, unsanitary. Might be living with their parent or whatever they doing. I'm not gonna take a second out of my motherfucking day to respond to some negative shit from somebody that ain't getting to enjoy my life. If I don't gotta see you, what the fuck I'm gonna respond to you for? Now, if you come correct and we debate, that's cool, but I'm not dropping what I'm doing for no motherfucker who make it look good. See, them the motherfuckers that get mad when they see a nigga like me, because I don't make it look good. I'm actually modest. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. Honestly, bro, I be being modest with this shit. Straight up. Like, I turn my shit down because I don't like niggas knowing how I do it. But sometimes when you see me, you can't help it. You're like, damn, I seen it come up. This nigga still coming up. So, you know, you're gonna get a lot of, man, people post on social media and say, when you see a lot of posts from people when I see posts from people I know, or people that give you that weird ass vibe when they're around you, and it be like, people on social media ain't got to post this, or people post. It's usually a reaction to something I said or did. So that let me know, hey, I got the juice, nigga. I'm the Dallas Cowboys. I don't care if I ain't been in Super Bowl since 1996, nigga. You can't stop talking about me. But I ain't arguing with you. See, I know what your car look like in real life. You know what I'm saying? I know. I seen you in real life. I seen you at the bar in real life. I seen you borrow $20 from somebody in real life. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I ain't arguing with you. I want you to be miserable without the benefit of me arguing with you being in that misery. Nah, nigga, I'm ignoring you. Time is too precious to give to somebody that you don't give a fuck about, bro. And I see it. I see the pain. When I see you, see it. When you staring, you see, because this shit here, this is fly shit. This is R in American, Italian, black, white, Egyptian, African. Nigga, I don't care if you from Florida. You gonna stop. I walk in the room, you gonna pay some attention to this shit. You can't help it. So why would I respond to you when you had to move in with your girlfriend, sleep on an air mattress? Nigga, I know you niggas. It's just beneath me. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com, man. Find you so safe to play with, man. I love y'all, man. We out. Peace.